When I first signed up for the Shopify free trial, I knew exactly what I was getting into. 14 days, maybe 30 if I was lucky, to figure out whether this platform was the right fit for me. It seemed simple enough, but what I didn't realize was how much pressure that tiny little window of time would create. You log in for the first time, and before you even understand how to add a product or customize a theme, the countdown clock in your head is already ticking. 2 weeks sounds like a lot until you're juggling store design, product sourcing, shipping settings, and figuring out whether you need any apps to make your store look professional. That's when I realized the Shopify free trial isn't just about testing the platform. It's about testing yourself. And in my case, that test ended up costing me far more than I expected. You see, the biggest mistake I made during my first Shopify free trial was underestimating how much time I'd need to really launch. I thought, hey, I'll sign up, set up a store in a weekend, and by the second week I'll be running ads and making sales. But the reality hit fast. Designing the store took longer than I planned. Writing product descriptions wasn't just a task, it was a skill I had to learn. Connecting payment gateways felt technical. Even something as simple as picking a theme left me second-guessing every choice. By the time I had things looking halfway decent, the trial was already running out. That's where the $1,000 lesson came in. Because I wasn't ready, I rushed into a paid plan before I had a solid foundation, thinking I'd figure it out on the fly. Instead, I ended up paying month after month while my store sat in half-launch mode, draining money without generating sales. That's the harsh truth nobody tells you about the Shopify free trial. It's not just about whether you like the software. It's about whether you're ready to take action fast enough to turn that free time into real progress. If you treat it like a sandbox to play in, you'll burn out your trial and find yourself paying before you've validated anything. But if you go into it with a clear plan, knowing what niche you want, what products you'll upload, and how you'll market them, those same days can be worth thousands. I learned the hard way that the trial itself isn't the gift. The real gift is the focus it forces you to have. Looking back, I see now that the trial's biggest value wasn't saving me money up front. It was giving me a deadline. Because a Shopify free trial pushes you to act. It pushes you to stop thinking and start building. And for me, that urgency eventually turned into progress. After burning through my first trial, I came back smarter. I mapped out my niche. I prepared product images and descriptions before signing up again. I watched tutorials on setting up payments and shipping. So when I finally logged in for that second run, I was ready. And that's when things changed. Within weeks, I had my first sales, my first repeat customer, and the first glimpse that this could actually work. So when people ask me whether the Shopify free trial is worth it, I always say yes, but only if you're prepared. Don't waste it figuring things out. Use it to launch. Use it to learn through doing. And most importantly, don't let the ticking clock scare you. Let it motivate you. Because as I learned with my $1,000 mistake, the trial won't cost you a dime. But what you do with it can either save you or cost you far more in the long run.